Hello, welcome back. Today's video is just going to be how I fill in my eyebrows. All these products that I'm going to be using are from the drugstore. This is just my take on what works for me as I fill in my eyebrows. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a like and thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you. So today is going to be a voiceover on this video. So right now what I'm doing is just taking my eyebrow product. So you use whatever you like, but I am going to be using the Revelon Color Stay Brow Creator in the color dark brown. And here I am also showing my lip gloss that I'm currently wearing, and this is Bane Cosmetics. My cousin does own this little makeup line that she has, and the lip glosses are amazing. That color I'm wearing is called La Luna, and I absolutely love it. Moving on. So now here I am just going to start I'm combing the eyebrow hairs up. I don't have a lot of eyebrow hairs, as you can see, but I am combing whatever I have up. And here I am applying the product in feathery strokes. Now I am going a little bit more heavy-handed than in my last video, and I'm just connecting my eyebrow to the inner part of my brow. And I am following the natural shape of my eyebrow. Even though I don't have a lot of eyebrow hairs, I can still kind of see where my eyebrow lies, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm just following the eyebrow where it is. And as you can see, I am darkening that eyebrow up a little bit more than what I would in my last video, because we are going for a more glammed eyebrow look. So we're not doing the natural, we're doing the glam. And my eyebrow hairs are pretty light and they're very thin, so I do want to make sure I cover every piece of hair that I have. And I do draw with the pencil, and then I buff it out with a spoolie, as you can see, just to give it that ombre look, because I am someone that enjoys the ombre eyebrows where the inner eyebrow is a lot lighter and it fades into dark. That is just my way of doing my brows. It's what I enjoy, but you do you, girl, however you want to do it. And again, on the other side, I am just adding the feathery strokes and then connecting the eyebrow. Now this eyebrow has the lighter hairs on the inner corner, so I do basically have to draw the inner eyebrow there with the pencil itself. My other eyebrow has more hairs, but this one does not. So it's a little bit more, takes a little bit more time than the other side, because I'm actually adding those hairs in there. And just adding some more. As you can see, now that I added the other eyebrow, I can kind of see how they're supposed to be lined up. So I go back and forth my eyebrows, girl, quite a bit before the final look. So now I'm just connecting the eyebrow and drawing where my natural eyebrow would lie if I had one. And I'm just going a little bit more heavy-handed than what I would with the natural eyebrow. Again, quit being yourself, girl. And I'm just drawing my tail, because I don't have a tail, rarely. And this eyebrow here, this one's actually my easy eyebrow. So even though she's missing the inner corner, she takes the product pretty well, the eyebrow does. And I just, draw over her and connect it, and it's done. I don't have to spend too much time on this side, but the other side is my troublesome eyebrow. So here I'm just trying to darken it up. And as you can see, I'm going over everything and then just buffing it out with a spoolie. And here I'm just explaining that that's my good brow. The other eyebrow is, the one that likes to act funny, girl, and not behave. just making it more darker, extending that tail just a little bit more. Excuse me, girl. Okay, so now that that is done, what I typically do afterward is I do line the bottom with foundation. Sorry. So yeah, I used to actually underline them with concealer, but I stopped doing that because I wear pretty light concealers. So I'm just going to go in with my Wet n Wild foundation in the color Buff. Now this foundation is amazing. I'm smelling it, girl, because it smells like paint. And I'm making my husband smell it here too. And I'm laughing because he made a face. But the foundation is amazing. I do recommend it if you're looking for a good drugstore foundation. That is one of my favorites. Now, the brush I'm using is from an Ardell eyebrow kit, and you can get those at Walmart or Target, and they're not that expensive. And now I'm just going to line underneath the brow and make it look very cut and sharp. So you're going to want to get your product as close to the eyebrow as you can without actually getting into the eyebrow, but just smoothing it on there with the brush. And you can totally skip this step if you're not into that sort of cut looking eyebrow, but I definitely am, especially when I'm going to be wearing a face full of makeup. I do like those eyebrows to look very snatched and sharp, and that's what I'm doing. And I'm just blending it out with the brush. Once I cut it underneath with the foundation, I'm blending it out with my finger. And to me, this just looks a little bit more natural than the concealer. All of my concealers are pretty light because I do like for the under eye to look pretty bright, so I always opt for the foundation when I'm doing this because it just looks a little bit more natural and it just matches my skin tone more than the concealer. And I believe I'm just explaining that again. Now, I was very tired when I filmed this video, but I wanted to do it and my voice just sounds a little bit tired and just kind of, you know, mellow and just low. So that's why we're doing the voiceover today. And now I'm just gonna go do the same thing on the other side. Again, just getting as close to the eyebrow as I can. I am using a lot of product because, you know, I accidentally added too much, but don't worry, girl. You could just blend that right in. And I try to make these eyebrows look alike. They look nothing alike, I'm telling you. And when I draw them in, I just shape them how they're shaped, which is probably a bad thing because they don't look alike. But I don't know. I think it'd be more difficult to draw them in looking different, if that makes sense. And here I'm just blending it out again with my finger all around the eyebrow. That's what you want to do. You just want to, you know, blend that out with the finger and just kind of make it go into the skin. Now, like I said, I put too much on, so I'm kind of working it towards my hairline-ish, but if you put the right amount, it'll just be enough for the eyelid and underneath the eyebrow. Or underneath the eyebrow, we're not touching the eyelids. And I'm just blending some more. You want to make sure you don't have too much product there because it can dry up. At least on me, it has dried up when I leave too much there and it just crumbles and it's really noticeable, girl. Now here, I was actually proud of my eyebrows, so I was hyping myself up and like, you know, you go girl, because I was very excited. My eyebrows take the longest for me, so when I do a good job, I just love to congratulate myself. Don't judge me, girl. That's just what I do. Now, this next product, it is the E.L.F. Eyelash Eyebrow Clear Gel Mascara. And I'm just setting the eyebrows with this. and it works pretty good, but I am looking for a tinted one, so if you guys know of any, just let me know. So how I apply this is I just kind of go over the brows. I do comb it up towards the inner brow where I have the most hair, but because, you know, working away from my face, my eyebrow tends to thin out and doesn't have as much hairs, I don't comb up. But the inner corner, girl, yes, I comb up and I try to make those eyebrows stand straight up, those eyebrow hairs. And that's just what I'm doing, just going over it and setting it. And there I'm lifting it up because I think I pressed it down. So, And just going over that eyebrow. Make sure you get the whole eyebrow. I know it's a clear gel, but I do notice this specific gel on me does not pick up the product, but still I would definitely prefer a tinted gel because I know that it will add any type of color. So, and now here I'm just checking my eyebrows because I'm not wearing my glasses. I don't have my contacts yet, so I just want to make sure they look even because I am pretty picky on my eyebrows. So I just want them to look even, and I do have to kind of move the mirror around to make sure that it's even. And again, I'm just kind of combing away and blending with the spoolie. Like I said earlier, I love the ombre look on my eyebrows. And this is the final finished look. Fairly easy. I've been doing my eyebrows this way for the past like 7 years or so. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and God bless. Bye-bye.